is genius. I'm making a video on YouTube now so you can watch it instead of this, but you're an absolute genius to put together financial abundance and courage. So if you're in my group anyway, you're probably looking to be more in alignment with your soul. And understanding that when my soul is happy, I'm going to spend less money. I'm going to create a way to make a living out of doing what I love. So my work fulfills me financially as I serve others. I'm serving myself. So then you have work and then you have rest, or work and play. But what people have been manipulated into doing is taking a job that pays the bills, and then you have to take your downtime, and you have to split your downtime between what I love to do, like in service, like volunteer work, and downtime, rest time. But if you can, Wayne Dyer says, if you can work at what you love, you never have to work another day in your life. So when you have that, you have balance, because when you're working, and if you can work in alignment with your highest self so that you're serving others as you're serving yourself, then you can relax and read, or just take a bath, or meditate, downtime. Then your life is in balance. Your work, play, life balance. But the way it is now, where people get on a treadmill and then they're doing a job they really don't like. What happens when you do a job you really don't like? You spend a lot more money than when you're happy. Okay? And some people have to buy work clothes for a job they don't even like. When I was a pilot, all my clothes were like polyester. So, and it was cheap, but I loved what I did, but I love what I'm doing now. My life changed itself out from under me, but that's okay. Fine. All right. So when you asked for a meditation on financial abundance and courage, you were actually genius enough to say, I want financial abundance, but I need the courage to get into alignment with who I actually am and serve how my peaceful, powerful soul desires me to be in service, as I fulfill myself. So I'm gonna use my own life for a second. So somebody stole my job. Some person at my job finagled and manipulated and blah blah blah, took my job. I had set myself up to work from home. This charter company I used to fly for, and it was really rough. Hi, Donna. So it was really rough, and my husband said, "Why don't you just do that stuff you do? Teach it to people, teach it to other people, but charge people for it." I was like, "Oh, I didn't want to charge people for healing because they want there to be more healers." But doesn't it make sense? Doesn't it make so much more sense if I'm doing what I love to do and charging people to teach them these things? Then I can create more healers in the world, and they're happy to pay me to learn this thing, just like people paid me to learn how to fly airplanes. It's no different. So then I get to do healing stuff, healing work, do what I love, and people pay me for that. Now, all my work is right in line. So it's very smart. You're asking for the courage to move into alignment and make money the way it serves you. Okay. So Danielle, do you have any questions right now? So now what I'm hearing is, I'm afraid, that won't happen. Okay. Like, how can I make money at what I love to do? Because right now if it's a hobby, and maybe you don't know yet what it is, okay? You probably need to come for healing or do a distance healing. I'm not trying to sell you on that, but it would help you get a direction. Okay, so what we're going to do in the meditation, when we start doing the meditation, is you're going to go into your center. Okay, and I totally respect the fact that your ego is going to say, I can't make money doing something I love. You can. You can't just quit everything. Well, maybe you can, but most people can't just quit everything and then, go right for it. Yeah, so all you need is alignment. All you need is alignment. So keep working at jobs that you have that you don't like. You come into alignment. And then what most people do that I find, they ask their heart the wrong questions. Most people, and anyone can talk, because we haven't started the meditation yet. So if you guys want to talk it up. I can see your comments. Most people ask shitty questions to their heart. Why has this happened to me? Yeah. So Laura says, been trying to figure out how to make this desire happen. Okay, so when I try to figure out how, that's my ego going, let me help you, Laura. Let me help you. It's not helpful. It sounds like nothing. I can't just sit there, right? I need to go do something. But we are human beings, as cheesy as this is. I don't care. Meditating. Meditate for the love of God. Just meditate. Meditate. Come in. Go into your heart room. Breathing in, breathing out, clearing out. Breathing in, moving in, breathing out, clearing out. Just 3 breaths, okay? Doing this, right? You come in, okay? And then you ask the question, okay? So we have Donna in here. Donna's in here. Donna makes this stuff that I love. I want Donna to charge for it so that Donna can make those products, so that people can buy these products that are way better than what is in the market. Women in the U.S. put an average of 515 different chemicals on ourselves every day, okay? 515 chemicals on our skin, right? I put 0. So if I'm putting 0, holy crap, that really skews the average, right? So Donna makes the stuff that's no chemicals that you could put on your skin, and I make my own face stuff. And Donna wants to make the stuff that other people would want. Everybody would want this. So if I made blends, like oil blends, for specific oil blends or whatever, like healing oil blends, and then I gave the recipe to Donna, then Donna could make the skin stuff. We would all be healing ourselves, and then Donna would be getting paid, and then the stuff she makes is less expensive than the chemicals from a freaking huge corporation, right? So Donna gets paid, you get to buy what you'd use anyway, only you're getting higher quality. So you get the idea. All right, so we're meant to be in alignment. We're meant to be serving ourselves as we serve others. This is the way it works. This is what raises the vibration. So everything in life is either going to raise your vibration or lower your vibration. So it's all desire, raise the vibration, or contrast, lower the vibration. The physical world, duality. It's beautiful. It's meant to be easy. We have, up, down, black, white, back, front, male, female, all these dualistic things, good, bad, on the physical plane is meant to make navigating easy. So that you just have these 2 things and then you choose desire, contrast. And my desires are other people's contrast. If I could sit in a hammock and read a book all day in the sun, okay, silly question, go Laura. But my desires would make other people nuts. And their desires to sit in front of a screen would just make me crazy. So whatever. All right. Let's just tap as we go. Hi, Gigi. Okay. How do you ask the question in the right way to get the answer? Okay. Great question. All right. So the question is, how do you ask the question in the right way to get the answer? You first understand, once you get it, everything changes. That's exactly right. That's why we have to empower ourselves to take the steps that we're given, the guidance that we're given. That's why empowerment is so important. So your heart, your intuitive heart room, okay, that we use in meditations. I have you see the heart room, see the heart room, see the heart. Fill it with light. Now, our ego is going to ask questions if our soul is not. So our ego is going to ask things like, why does this always happen to me? Okay, well then you're going to get another shot at it. You're going to get another shot. Because the law of attraction, your highest self is going to give you answers. Why do all these guys do this to me? Why does this always happen to me? You're going to get the same experience until you figure it out. Meditation is so important, Donna says exactly. Your intuitive heart room is where you can connect to your highest self, okay, that can give you information. So when you came in as a human, I feel when I gain the courage to become more aligned, I will let expectations go, abundance will happen. When I gain the courage to become more aligned. Right, so when you become aligned, when you become more aligned, I say this. So the third chakra, right here, third chakra, your solar plexus, right? That is self-esteem. Great. When you come into pure alignment and you just allow yourself to be who you truly are, self-esteem becomes irrelevant. You don't need self-esteem. Like Tony Robbins. He may appear to have loads of self-esteem, and he does, but he doesn't care. His focus isn't on self-esteem. His focus is on being his most powerful self, serving others as he serves himself. Right? He doesn't think about self-esteem anymore. But when the ego says, I need self-esteem, that's not how you can get there. You want to get there now. You want to be in it now. And I get it. And I want to make that happen for you. So it's about alignment. So your heart room, right? Your intuitive heart. You ask questions in your intuitive heart. It's like the red phone, you know, it's like the Batman phone or whatever. You're on the Batman phone, you know, hey, how do I make, or I don't know if you know exactly yet who you are and what you actually want. And when you don't know that, you're going to shrink your vision. You're going to ask for, it's like what people say, I want to feel better. I'm like, no, you don't want to feel better. You want to feel 100% perfect. You want to feel healthy, whole, and happy on all four planes of existence. So ask for that. But people who are still in their ego are just like, I just want to, it's like, stop asking for that, because that's not what you want. It's I want to feel completely financially abundant, at peace, and powerful as me in my highest vibrational existence. And you don't have to know beyond that. You just have to know how you want to feel in your life. But you don't need to get all the pieces. So you ask your heart these questions. How do I create the most high vibrational existence and create financial abundance and flow? It's in service to others. And I know this is cheesy and I don't care, but love is really it's the power that makes everything work. So if I love what I do, I'm going to be better at it. If other people love what I do, they're going to gravitate to it. Okay? And then you don't have to worry about money. So finances don't even count at that point. And this is what you're going for. So connecting through meditation, breathing in, breathing out, clearing out. Breathing in, moving in. So coming into alignment and saying, who am I? First, who am I? Who am I? Because the funny part about the ego is it takes for granted all of your true gifts. Whether you are insightful about people, whether you are organizational. So I have a friend who's just a genius at organization, and I'm not. I need her as I want her as a assistant, right? People who are organizational masters take that for granted. They don't see their own genius. You have to first get, Danielle, who am I? Who am I? When I say to my heart, who am I? I'm not just asking who I am and show me. I'm also affirming that the image that my ego has created I'm rejecting that. That is an ego image that was created. If I allow my ego image to perpetuate and continue, then I'm going to dress the way I think that I've presented myself. I'm going to talk the way, I'm not going to give myself any freedom to be who I actually am. Because I'm going to, okay, people think I'm this loving person, so I need to stay like that, even though I hate I'm going to hide that. I'm going to hide, I'm going to hide, I'm going to hide. And at some point, people are going to go, she's a fraud, you know? Okay, so let's tap. So you first need to say, who am I? When you come into who I am, when you allow your soul, your higher self, to tell you who you actually are, that's when you start to see, and you soften to yourself. Soften to yourself, soften to your life, and the ego says, I don't want to do that, that's really boring, I just want to like jump in with both feet. And ironically, it's faster the way I'm telling you than it is to do it, to try to go fast. Because when I try to go fast, that's my ego. When I try not to go fast, when I say, you know what, this is all taking the perfect amount of time. It's all perfect. It's all perfectly fine. It's all perfectly fine. It's all happening in the right time. And then I just go in, breathing in, breathing out, clearing out, breathing in, moving in, breathing out, clearing out. Who am I? Who am I? Right? Then your soul can talk to you and tell you, but you need to soften to yourself, soften to your life. And the way that I had, I want to say significant progress with that is, like if I have to pick something up, if I have to pick up my coffee, I don't just grab it. I mindfully soften, I'm softening. I reach, I feel the handle, I feel everything, I soften to everything. And then I just drink, and I feel the coffee going down. Everything's soft, softening to myself, my life, softening. Driving, I drive, it's really a mindful practice, a mindfulness practice, but I'm drinking coffee anyway, I might as well soften to the whole thing and just slow everything down. So ironically, when we allow everything to slow down, we come more to our center. Because you weren't in a year ago, but I used to always do this. When I'm trying, I'm like this. When I'm resisting, I'm like this. When I'm in alignment, I'm like this. So you're 100% right when you say you need to become more aligned. You have to allow your life to slow down and soften. Slowing down, coming to center, who am I? Relax. It's taking the perfect amount of time. Have you ever tried to run in a pool? There's that resistance. Well, resistance, you're putting in front of you. I want this to happen fast. I'm putting resistance in front of me because when I say I want this to happen faster, I wish this would happen faster, when I say that or feel that or think that, good, you understand? I'm creating obstacles. I'm making the water thicker that I'm trying to run through because I'm creating this story that this is happening too slow. The law of attraction is not going to judge me. It's going to give me what I'm asking for. So if I say, this is taking too long, I am creating it taking too long. You understand? So through the law of attraction, I'm creating the resistance that I'm putting in front of myself to get to my goal. This is taking too long. I'm making more and more resistance. All right? When I calm down, come to center, come into alignment. Okay, yes, slow down. Good. Slow down and soften. Slow down and soften. So here's the thing. You know who you want to be in your future. I know that I want to have courage and I want to have financial abundance. I already know what I want. Okay. The person that you see in your future is a person who's in alignment, who's powerful, who's mindful. You create her now. You be her now. And then you move into that future self. But you take her with you. You change your mind. My teacher said, change your mind. Okay? You have to change your mind now And whatever you know about who you want to be in the future, access her now. She's mindful. She's powerful. She's relaxed. She's confident. She's courageous. Whatever. You access her now. Okay? And then she takes you to where you want to be. Because the ego says, hurry up and get there, and then I'll be calm. Hurry up and get there, and then I'll be happy. No. Be happy now, then you take that mind in. That's the mind that brings you to where you are. Okay. Right. So slow down is great, but slow down and soften. Okay, those two things. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to meditate for financial abundance. Oh, sorry, longer. I hope you... All right, we'll just do like 10 minutes, 9 minutes. All right, ready? So just focus on your contact points. We've already meditated, so everybody here. Focus on your contact points, but this time, wherever your butt's sitting, press down powerfully. Okay? Because your financially abundant and courageous self is powerful. Obviously, we already know that. I just joke about I already know that because that's the most negative thought. When the ego says I already know that, it keeps out any new information that might change your mind. So, but that's why we have the issues. Okay, so pressing down, good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Now, Danielle, just sense your energy trying to go. It's like a horse that's trying to go. Feel that? Do you feel it? Good. Relax your belly. Feel how you're like, I want to do something. I don't just want to do that. That's your ego. He's always in a hurry. So put him at the kids' table over to your right. Give him a donut and a cup of tea. Say, here you go. Have a donut. Have some tea. Relax. Now go back to my center. My center. Good. Coming back to my center. Just coming back. Slowing down, but coming to center. So you can imagine bringing your energy back and going straight down, connecting you to the earth. Easy, right? Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Good. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Okay? You're creating the story now. We create it energetically. I'm so excited. I can feel you understanding. Okay, good. Just notice, Danielle, notice where's my energy kind of traveling out? Where's my like energy cords looking for something to do, looking for something to change, looking for some, okay? Just notice your energy cords going out in different directions and bring them back. Just bring them back. Okay, bring them back. You could plug them into the roof of your head, the crown of your head, or you can plug them into your power center, 2 inches below your belly button. Good. Okay. You don't have to punch yourself. I'm clearing you. Okay, so I open now to receive healing in my highest best interest. I open now to receive healing in my highest best interest. Good. And now, anchor in the wisdom that all my peace and power is in this moment now. Good. Relax eyes, jaw, and shoulders. All my peace and power exists in this moment now. Bring all your energy, all those energy lines going out in all directions, plug them back into the top of your head or into your power center. Just relax. Smiling face. Relax eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Shoulders back and down. Nothing to do. Good. Nowhere to be. Good. Nothing to do. Nowhere to be. And Danielle, if you have a hard time with this, you can set a timer for 5 to 8 minutes at a time. Whenever you have 5 to 8 minutes, don't do more because your ego will say, oh, I don't have time for that. So between 5 and 8 minutes, set timers where if you can get to work early or if you can get somewhere early and then sit in your car, set a timer for 5 to 8 minutes. Just sit and say, nothing to do, nowhere to be. I come back to myself. I come back to myself. Just keep coming back to myself. And just feel how good it feels to bring your energy back to yourself. So you need your full inventory to get who you are. You need your full inventory, all of your energy. Good, relax your back now. Okay, so now your ego is joining us. Okay, so now see your little ego off to the right, sitting to your right, facing the same direction. Good, relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. So your own ego is now on the side of you creating financial abundance and courage. Good. And that's what we need. That's exactly what we want. So just feel that for a moment, just for a couple moments. Feel that your soul and your ego are facing the same direction. Good. You want financial abundance and the courage to follow the guidance that comes from the intention that we set. Right? Good. Feel yourself. Let your body wiggle a little. Don't hold yourself. Good. Energy's not straight. Just feel your soul and your ego off to the right, facing the same direction, aligned in the same purpose, same intention. I set the intention to live a spirit-directed life in financial abundance, serving myself as I serve others, in complete courage to be myself and to follow the guidance that I receive in this intention, and so it is. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Good. Okay, so I feel something in your left forearm. Left forearm. So left is worthiness and arms are doing. So we're just going to clear it. It's just information. And then we're clearing resistance. Good, we're clearing resistance. Good. Feels a little yucky sometimes. Just keep pushing. Not pushing. Keep allowing healing. I allow healing in my highest best. Good. Clearing out all that doesn't serve me. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. And Danielle and whoever else is in here, okay, you may be one of those nice people that almost hates to say no. So you redirect energy from your own self and your own path. Good. Relax your belly. If you're super nice, you're afraid to say no, you say, I can do it. Some people disempower and enable others by saying yes when the desire is really to say no. It's fine. It's just going to take the path that you desire longer to. Okay, so it's a throat chakra issue. Okay, first, right now, fall in love with yourself and how cute you are, how cute I am, how adorable it is that I always want to say yes. I'm a capable person. Just good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders, smiling face. I am adorable. I always like to say yes when I can help. Good. I feel like I want to stay a good person, or I am a good person when I help and I say yes to all these things when all the voices in my head are yelling no. I say, just this one more time. I'm just going to help one more time. I'm just going to do this one more time. Oh. Okay. Now we're just going to create some space right now around your inner channel. So your heart space, go to your intuitive heart room. There's a fear in here of saying no. And I really like you to get in touch with this. There's a fear of saying, no, I can't do that. Just get in touch with that. This fear is always what's going to block you from your highest vibrational existence. That's why I love the movie Frozen so much. Fear is what blocks you from the life you want. Good. And if you have these little fears of not being seen as a good person, fear of saying no is a real thing. Good. Relax your belly. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. If you, whether it's money or time, but let's just put it, it's all energy, right? It's all energy and resources, money, time. These are resources. I like to use money just because it's easy for people to understand. Let's say you win $100,000. Maybe that $100,000 is meant for you to create something big. But if all your relatives come and ask you to pay off their cars, you can, but it doesn't mean you should. Because maybe that healing center or whatever the big thing is, that's what you were given the money for. So your resources, good, you understand. Good. You have to be strong enough to say no and understand that no is a complete sentence. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Somebody wants to bow their head. It's almost like a sacred type of thing. Good. Good. Follow your guidance. So see yourself sitting in the center of the big white spotlight of the highest, holiest source creator energy, or God, whatever word you like to use, or spirit. I like to use prime creator because it's fast. Okay. So prime creator and your soul work together to create the highest vibrational existence for you. So, good. And now, make sure you're in alignment. Make sure you're not leaning forward, which is trying. Come into alignment now. I allow alignment to be easy. Good. I just remember breathing in, moving in, breathing out, clearing out. Slow down. I slow down and I soften. I slow down and soften to my life, to myself. Good. When you slow down and soften and come to alignment, you just know. You get the guidance in your heart so clear, so easy. Good. Relax your belly. So your belly's up right now. When your belly's up, notice your belly. Just notice. It's not bad. Just notice. That is your ego trying to help you. Breathing in, feel your belly. Breathing out, push your belly down. Grounding, grounding, grounding. Good. Just ground. Just push your belly down and ground. Let it be easy. Come into alignment. Good. Breathing in, moving in. Breathing out, clearing out. The ego says this is too easy. We need to do more. That is not true. The ego does not understand. Good. The ego is only as old as your physical body. And the ego had to learn defense mechanisms to keep you safe, sane, and secure. Your own ego lovingly has manipulated reality. Good. To keep you safe, sane, and secure. I am a good person when I say yes. I am a bad person when I say no. Good. This is not true. This is an egoic defense mechanism. Good. It makes you a hero and a victim and a martyr. Often of the same person. I did this for her, and this is how she treats me. I'm a victim and a hero in the same story, to the same person. These are egoic things. Instead, we could just say no. And then we don't clutter the room. We don't clutter our heart room. Good. Open the heart room now and let all the light possible in. Just flood your heart room with light. Good. Let go of your belly. Let go of all your internal organs. Good. I allow it to be easy. I allow this to be easy. I allow the process to be easy. And just like Donna said, sometimes you're going to be called or guided to do difficult things, to forgive or do or something scary. Good. But that's okay. Good. Relax your belly, smiling face. I open to receive deep and complete love, acceptance, and support from Prime Creator. Now see it, any more energy that's going from you out in all directions. They may be smaller lines of energy going from you out in all directions. People will use your energy all day long instead of empowering themselves. That's just human nature. It's perfectly fine. You need to see that you can say no. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. See yourself again sitting in the center of the big white spotlight of the highest, holiest Source Creator energy. This Prime Creator and your peaceful, powerful soul work together to give you the highest vibrational existence possible. Serving you as you are in service. Some people say, God, I am your hands in the world. Put me where you want me. Good. God, I'm your hands in the world. Put me where you want me. If that works for you. Good. It's working for someone. I'm going to say it again because I keep yawning. God, I'm your hands in the world. Put me where you want me. Let it be clear. Good. Now there's a fear in the belly. Okay. So we just breathe in, big belly, and breathe out, push your belly down, grounding, grounding, grounding. That's okay. That fear is just there to say, are you sure you want to do this? And you say, yes. Yes, I'm sure, but thank you. Because your ego is on your side. That fear in your belly, that trying, that egoic trying, it's all meant to protect you. Are you sure you want to change? Are you sure you want to grow? Are you sure? Because it's going to get scary. That's all that is. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Okay. And now we're going to address your fear of saying no. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, and shoulders, smiling face. It's a little bit funny, so you can giggle. Feel free to giggle. Good. Go into your heart and say, I give you permission to say no when I feel guided to hold on to my resources, whether it's time, money, energy. Good. Other people's drama that your mind chews on, you're devoting energy to somebody else's. Good. Relax your belly. Push your belly down. Good. Now, start just tapping gently on your chest, over your lungs, okay? The lungs hold grief. When people die, we often think, I wish I had done more. I wish I had done more. I wish I did more for that person, with that person. Good. And what that ends up doing, if we allow that grief to live in the lungs, is it makes us choose to do things for and with people now that we really, it lowers our vibration to do something for or with them, because the grief in our lungs informs our decisions. Do it because you can. And you remember when mom died and you wish you'd done this and that with her? Yes, say yes to this person now, because story. So let's clean out. I clear all the grief out of my lungs now. Good. And I want you to tap off it on your lungs, clearing the grief. Good, because it informs your decisions in the future. You end up choosing things that lower your vibration in response to the grief in your lungs now. Good. And you don't have to tap hard, just tapping with intention. I clear all grief in my lungs now. All right. All right. So you can reach me anytime. If you want to get a session, it's 111. And if it's a distance one, I make a video and I send it to you. But then you have it, because people look at them over and over and over. Okay. So tapping on your lungs, you're going to get very far. Yes. Okay, so Colleen says, can we tap on grief on behalf of our children? Yes. Okay, so you can do, so the way they taught me, because I'm certified to level 2 for tapping. So follow your own soul's guidance as far as tapping. So if it pops into your mind, I wonder if I can do this, then the answer is yes. And then you ask your soul, you ask your true self in your heart, how do I, in this case, how would I tap on grief on behalf of my child? Then just meditate, come to center and follow the guidance. But the way I was taught was you tap for yourself in the situation. So I'm upset for my child because of this, right? I'm upset for my child because of this. I'm upset for my child because of that. Or I'm angry for my child, or whatever it is. Okay? You tap for your child. You tap for yourself first. A couple rounds for yourself first. Okay? And then you tap for your child. You tap for your child. Second. Okay? 2 rounds again. And then the third time, set the intention of tapping from your child's point of view. So you tap 2 rounds for myself. I'm upset for my child, or mad for my child, or I'm mad about this because my child had to endure this, whatever. You do yourself first, clear yourself first, then for your child. And then 2 rounds again, and then as your child, in their perspective. And when you do it in their perspective, you may learn that from their perspective, whatever happened was not as bad as you had thought it was. I hope that makes sense. Okay? So, tapping, meditating, you have everything you need because you have your fingers. But you have everything you need. You have to say no more to things. No, because you need to pull your own energy back. You need to pull your resources back. Okay? It's a better use of my time to read a book or meditate than to go to a bar. Okay? Unless I'm going to see live music, then that's a great use of my time. Okay, but I need to see my mind energy too. So I need to see my time, my money, and my mental energy. These are all resources for me. They're all resources. And I have to use them appropriately for myself, in my own growth, and then I won't disempower and enable people. Okay? All right, and then here's another thing. So you don't have to take yoga classes. You can stretch your body. Your body will tell you. When you're sitting in your car waiting for something, stretch. Let your body show you. There's always something you can do. You can do your neck. You can stretch up. There's so much stretching. You don't have to wait till you're paying $20 for a yoga class. Just do yoga. Your body will guide you. I should make up my own yoga. All right, love you guys. Okay. Thanks, Danielle. Thanks for this. And it's other people were in here too, so you can see. Peace out, you two.